Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we present the top altcoins that have probably already achieved an all-time low against BTC for the next months. So this means that they will destroy Bitcoin. Before we continue, I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Let's go right now to see these altcoins starting with Bitcoin Cash. I've already talked multiple times about this altcoin, and what I really have to say is that yesterday, actually it was like 2 days ago, I do not remember, let's see the daily frame, the exact bottom. Yeah, it was on 30 April. On 30 April, we confirmed that the 0.20711 is the lowest point that BCH will achieve over the next few months. That means that we have seen the all-time low and now we are heading to see probably a 200% or more pump. This means that Bitcoin Cash from now on will outperform, destroy Bitcoin. I'm not saying that, judging by the fundamentals, for example, I'm not saying that the Bitcoin Cash is the best altcoin ever, right? I'm not really a fan into BCH, but I really trust the technical analysis part and the price analysis. And all I'm saying is that right now we are going to see BCH against Bitcoin chart pumping up, and the pump will be extreme. We can even go 200% higher, maybe 300 and so on, because if you check it out, if you check the previous targets, we are in an all-time low, we are forming a round bottom on the monthly frame, and therefore this is what is going to happen. We are going to see a crazy bounce. I do not think that we are going to see something like 700 or 800, but a 300%, a 4x is pretty possible. That means that we will have to do something like this one right here, okay, where we go 400% or the 300 is around the previous high we had and a little bit higher, okay. We can maybe do something like this, yeah. And it is, although it is possible, it might not happen and we go to 200%, but we are going to see a crazy pump, trust me. I think that we are going to see targets like this one right here. Okay, the line that we had and the high that we had back on 6 September 2021, 0.1501. Okay, you can see that, and we can manage to move on higher into the next price targets. So we have literally seen the 0.20711 being the lowest point. Okay, and this is the lowest for many weeks, many months maybe to come. Okay, so I would say that this is a great chance for BCH against Bitcoin chart. Let's go right now to EOS against Bitcoin chart. This time you can see that if we go on the monthly frame, just like we have with BCH against Bitcoin chart, we are having a bullish RSI divergence. Okay, I forgot to mention that on BCH against Bitcoin chart, we have a bullish RSI divergence and we have a very similar action to the technical analysis. Look at that, monthly stochastic RSI will have higher lows. Same with the commodity channel index on the monthly, and same with the Fisher transform that right now has gone into an extreme oversold situation, has been floating for some months into an extreme, but right now we managed to move and to have a close of a monthly bullish RSI divergence between 1st March and 1st March 2021 and 1st March 2022, exactly after 1 year we confirmed the bullish, but it happens on the monthly. That's why the time might be later on, okay, maybe inside May, I would say. But okay, I would say that we can see a nice pump on May, but we will see. Okay, EOS against Bitcoin chart has achieved probably an all-time low. I'm not so sure as BCH against Bitcoin chart because we might be going a little bit further down again before we pump. Okay, I'm not sure about that, but possibly it is very possible that this was the all-time low right here for EOS against Bitcoin chart, and we are going for the next month to pump, and then we are going to go further down after many weeks to come. Okay, so right here should be the case that we can easily break the 20-day EMA on the weekly frame and therefore go even higher, outperforming Bitcoin. Okay, on the daily frame as well, we have a crazy low risk right now with the commodity channel index, the Fisher transform being in chain oversold, and all the stuff that we like for EOS against Bitcoin chart as well. We hope for the best, and the best are yet to come. I think that for EOS against Bitcoin chart, we are going to see like a 150% price action from this top right here back to this bottom. I think that the best part and the resistance level that we are going to see is an 82%, and then we might be going even to the 0.382, which can be an 138% for the next weeks. That is the other altcoin that I think it will outperform Bitcoin and totally destroy it is DAS against Bitcoin chart and DAS in overall. Okay, DAS is going probably to destroy Bitcoin as well. Here we have a monthly bullish RSI divergence between these two closes, and of course between 1st February, okay, we go back to 1st February, and between the 1st April we have one more tiny bullish RSI divergence. So I feel like this is the time that DAS should be going higher, and eventually we have a crazy nice pump. Stochastic RSI with a higher low pattern from the 1st December 2019, 1st January 2021, 1st May 2022. You can see that it keeps forming higher lows, and therefore DAS is one of the altcoins that I think that it will destroy Bitcoin, and therefore we can see something like 100% pump, maybe 200%, and so on. Okay, it is very likely for me personally that we can even touch the 0.5, and you can see that we are going all the way to a 122% because we are on the monthly frame. It doesn't seem like we are just achieving much distance, but it is a 150%. I'm going next to AAVE against Bitcoin chart with the V3 AAVE that has been leading the way to the DeFi, and I think that AAVE will attract many more investors, traders, and institutions. I feel like AAVE against Bitcoin chart might not be at the same time with all the other altcoins because we do not have such an oversold situation. For example, on the monthly frame, we do not hold an extreme oversold. On the weekly frame as well, if you want me to tell you, yeah, you can see that we have a higher low pattern. However, we do not have something like crazy bullish weekly, but I think that this will absolutely destroy Bitcoin. I feel like AAVE is going to keep having the higher low pattern, eventually not dropping down to the 0.2029 when it was back on March, right? And we are going to see some important, extremely important, huge buying pressure for AAVE. It looks like many altcoins are ready to pump against Bitcoin chart, and I think that AAVE will be going again to the 0.5, to the 0.618, and to the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement. The highest it can go will be this line, the 0.206109. This is a very nice profit target of around 62%. We might be seeing some other pumps as well, but I am just a little bit cautious about AAVE because I really trust this project as its fundamentals, okay? I really think that the team behind is working behind the project, and this is why I mostly think that AAVE against Bitcoin will go pretty much in a very good spot. Back here, you remember that we had a bullish RSI divergence on the weekly frame. That's why I told you on the daily that AAVE would be going all the way higher, but now we will be going again higher, having a buying pressure for AAVE. That is the case. So the last one, which I have some doubts, but I do think that it can actually go even higher, is XLM against Bitcoin chart. This altcoin has been underperforming against Bitcoin even on the pump on 1st May 2021, where we had this crazy pump from altcoins. XLM against Bitcoin chart couldn't manage to pull it off and couldn't manage to have a higher low, higher high pattern. However, maybe the time has come for XLM against Bitcoin chart as well. And this is the time where we are going to see a pump up. I think that I'm having the XLM on my list because I have, and we have already, an extreme oversold situation that we have seen back on 1st January 2020. Okay, and this is why I believe that we might be having a nice pump. However, it shouldn't be the case that we have the craziest pump of our lives, because I do not believe that XLM is ready yet, and this altcoin has been disappointing everyone in the world, really, with the marketing team behind and the marketing strategy that they have. It is absolutely terrible, and I think that not many people know what it really does, and it hasn't found itself yet on the humanity, on the economical problems, to solve economical problems or to solve many other problems. Okay, so for now, I think that XLM against Bitcoin chart could potentially go into a plus 53%, but I would say that's it for XLM. I do not feel like it can go to 200%, 300 or so. I feel like it is going to get stuck below the 20-day and the 50-day exponential moving average, but it was giving a try because we might be having a nice buying pressure, and therefore it is going to totally destroy Bitcoin. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription, and of course see you soon with many more videos. Bye.